Hi, I'm Daphne.
I'm Brooke.
And we're Trash Slags. We're two emerging journalists straight out of journalist school. And we're going to present the hard-hitting facts on each week's celebrity gossip.
Another excellent week for our fave boy, Justin Bieber.
Oh, I love him so much.
I mean, firstly, him and his friends caused $20,000 worth of damage at a neighbour's house just through egging.
I've been egged before. I only had two eggs thrown at me, and I'm pretty sure they didn't cause $20,000 worth of damage on me.
That's a lot of damn eggs.
That's more than I make in a year. Yeah.
Just distributing over $7,000 worth of $1 bills at a strip club is just an act of charity, really. So
Jesus turned water into wine.
Justin Bieber paid for the college funds of many strippers.
But a bad boy on the outside because of the DUI.
So they say. But, did you see that mugshot? He's obviously innocent.
He's
an
so
angel.
Cute. An angel. A glassy-eyed angel. So you're into Kesha, yeah?
I love Kesha.
More than I am.
I love Kesha. She's back in rehab, actually, because she for an eating disorder. So she's been on Twitter asking her fans to send her in teeth, because that's her medium of choice for her visual art, actually.
But the rehab centre won't accept them because it's a biohazard.
I just think, it's a great show of support for her fans from the US, from overseas, to be sending their teeth into her. She's just PVA gluing them onto a bit of beautiful cardboard, much like you would with your macaroni pictures in kindergarten.
It's a bit more, the pasta shell art is a bit carb heavy, and she's going more for calcium rich DIY art. Maybe she bedazzled a dildo with teeth. If we use this as a prop, if this was Pete Wentz's dick, I'm assuming, because he's in Fall Out Boy, that it's a 3-pronged penis, a tri-penis. Where do you think the piercing would go?
I think he just had it through here.
Through the...
Yeah, just straight. He's an emo, right? Yeah. He confessed to having, almost every part of his body pierced. So, he admitted to the dick piercing, but who knows where else he got a piercing, the gooch piercing, rectal piercing.
But imagine just Google imaging his band performing face and just agonized emo expression, and then imagine that face while he got the piercing. Just imagine that moment as the needle plunged through his dick skin. Yeah, imagine that.
I mean, high five to anyone who bangs Justin Bieber, quite frankly. It's been a big week for him. And not only is, Chantel an absolute bombshell, she had the smarts to swap places with Justin Bieber in that yellow Lamborghini. She was the original driver before the arrest for the DUI. So
yeah. Now she's holidaying in Panama with him, frolicking on a beach in a hot orange bikini.
I bet. I wish she was my best friend, actually.
Hunter Moore.
Oh, he's finally been arrested by the FBI for his revenge porn website. So he basically invented this genre of hacking into girls' emails accounts, stealing their naked selfies, and then publishing them on his website.
And also, their name, location...
all those things, basically ruining their lives, all because they're dirty sluts and whores.
Great news for anyone who's got a nude selfie in their...
I have many. They're all over the internet.
At journalism school, I was taught to maintain some really high moral standards in my reportage.
Kochie, just didn't seem to go to journalism school. Oh, I mean, he's got very old-fashioned views about women, and he likes to freely spread them about. And, in his most recent scandal, basically called Samantha Armitage a stripper, and kind of a bit in a shaming way, and then said her shoes might be too reflective.
Kind of implying that you would see her...
And so, once again, David Koch can get fucked, quite frankly.
Yeah, I mean, in the past, there was the breastfeeding scandal where he was women in public should keep it classy and discreet when they're breastfeeding.
Nothing worse than seeing a slutty mum with her tits out. Oh, yuck. When he was rifling through that woman's handbag on live TV and almost pulled out a tampon and acted
and if you're going to be a journalist, you have to be braver than that. You have to not be afraid to touch a fucking tampon.
You have to not be afraid to just suck it out.
You just got to get right in there.
In the bin. Tune in next week for the full backlash on Cosima DeVito's controversial sex tape, the real reason for those vocal nodules that got her kicked out of Australian Idol Season 1.